I'm gonna start off with this story about a client I was training. No names. She had a wedding to get ready for. Brand new to the gym. She really needed guidance and support. So, helped her in her apartment condo, really small place, really tight. I'm telling you, like shoebox basically. Every time she went to the gym, you can kind of feel her energy drop, head down, posture down. I'm always beside her. I can see, I can sense it. I can feel it too. The doubt, the fear, shame, guilt. You know, you got to deal with the shit that you've been ignoring the whole time, right? Things you've been bearing under the rug. Just like how you feel about yourself. That's what people go through when they first go to the gym. The internet makes it seem like it's lovey-dovey, intense all the time, short reels, but that's like a minute at the end of the workout. How do we get to that intense moment? We got to deal with all the dog shit baggage that we have to start with. So when we go to the gym, when we start, if we're not unprepared, if we have no plan, if we don't know what we're doing, we have to override that self-doubt. The first 10 minutes is shit, usually. So when she went to the gym, I can sense it. She was always, a bit uncomfortable, but like most people when they start. She didn't know what she was doing, brand new. So I had to guide her through the process. I told her, I said, listen, I'm gonna do a social little experiment with you. Because when she was in the gym and I was training her, there's other people in this little shoebox fucking gym. Tiny. Had like hospital lights, it's just not a best scenario, but we're using it. We're using what we gotta use. I said, listen, I'm gonna do a little thing. This might be a bit selfish, but it's for your own benefit because it's actually not selfish. I want you to push hard, go intense, push every rep, put your heart into it. Look what happens. Every time that happens, people just leave the gym. They're gonna disappear. You want the gym to yourself? Okay, cool. Because you know how it is. You're uncomfortable, you gotta train, there's other people there. It's just a lot of, it's just, you're dealing with your own insecurities, other people gonna see it. There's mirrors, you're worried at what they think, etc., etc. Your form looks stupid. It's really tight. I said, look, just push hard and look what happens. Everyone's gonna leave the gym. Fucking like clockwork. Every time she pushed, put her heart and soul into each and every single rep, people just left the gym. They were looking at their phones, got uncomfortable and left. Every single time. And she's like, why is that? I said, listen, people are intimidated by high energy. People are intimidated by intensity. The one thing they're looking for in the gym to get them to that next level, they're terrified of. They don't get it. That's why they're stuck in their own little bubble. That's why they cannot level up. They don't realize they gotta channel their aggression, put their heart and soul into each and every single rep and go get aggressive in time and space in that moment. And put your heart and soul into each and every single rep. Focus. Like you're fighting in that moment against the weight. And then the intensity will come up. What's crazy is those who are very secure will say, oh wow, this is good energy. Wow, I need to be around that. It happens all the time. People start to hover around me when I train with a lot of intensity. Guy trainers bring their clients right beside me. Females start hovering around you. Guys start like watching, admire you. You motivate them. They start doing the same exercise as you. That's a good sign. That means you're tapped in. And then some people just cower it away. Pussies. Intimidated. Their egos are so fucking fragile. They think you're competing against them. They can't handle your energy. They think you're like a monster. In reality, you're just doing what you need to do. Overriding the negative energy that we have, the self-doubts, and fighting. They're intimidated by the fight. Against the weight, not them. So if you want to fucking clear a gym out, train with intensity. If you want some people to admire you, the right kind of people, train with intensity. But most people struggle with tap into intensity because they're not prepared. They have no plan. They don't understand the negative energy that goes through their mind. They don't understand the first 10, 20 minutes. You just have to override it if you're new. You got to deal with the shame, the guilt, the things we've been bearing under. And when we put our heart and soul into each and every single rep, and not sit around and roll around between each set and rep, and just walk around, focus on each and every single rep and set, shit. You create a high energy force. And it feels fucking good. It feels pretty fucking good when you tap into a high force. Listen, it's raining outside. I had an intense workout. I don't give a fuck. Just above zero. Oh fuck. See? Rain. We wipe this shit off for you guys. There we go. Yeah. So, but here's the thing. You don't want to always intimidate people around you. The right thing to do is to be a leader. So that was half the solution I gave her. is, yeah, train with intensity, clear the gym. If people want to cower away, because they're taking the equipment, they're taking this time and space. If you're not here to try and change who you are as a human being, get the fuck out of the gym. The next step is to actually, if they're intimidated, introduce yourself, compliment the other person, realize you're not a fucking monster. You're actually just growing into a fucking savage. Not against them. And then people are like, oh wow, this person's not against me. They like me. And they admire you. And that's what I do in gyms all the time. I train with a lot of intensity, and then I compliment the people around me all the time. I let the whole gym get to know me. And if you're lacking intensity, are you sedating yourself with drugs? Are you drinking before you go to the gym? A lot of people I know smoke a lot of weed. I see them in the gym, they're always sedated to a degree. Some people say it helps them, to each their own. Are you structured? Do you have a plan? Is your nutrition shit? Right? Are you going into the gym with a lot of self-doubt? Self-doubt, in other words, are you kind of like, how's your life outside of the gym? The more prepared I am when I go into my workouts, the more fucking intense I am. The more shit I have in my mind, the harder it is to feel that intensity. But again, I always remember like, when I was in a lot of pain and emotional pain and I hated myself, I just realized when I was aggressive, I just, crushes hurting you, going through life struggles in school, past trauma, quote unquote. When I just focus on really growing, put my heart and soul into each every single rep, man, the channel aggression is a beautiful fucking thing. They just release it. Again, you're fighting. Get out of your system. You build the intensity that we need to. The intensity is what fucking snaps us out of that fucking negativity. Yeah, not every fucking workout is gonna be intense 1,000%, but some is gonna be higher than others.